Welcome to this upload of a live stream from Twitch. My name is Paula. I'm so happy you're here. On this video, we are playing the upcoming abstract strategy game Tatsumi from Adam's Apple Games, who sponsored this live stream and this upload. The game is live right now on GameFound if you're watching this right when I posted the video, and if you are interested in checking it out, you will find the link to that GameFound campaign in the description below. Now, this is a live stream from Twitch, so a few twitchy things are going to be part of this video. We talk to our live chat a little bit, and there are some pop-ups and other live alerts and interactions that will happen occasionally during the video. Now, the other cool thing is the first half of this video is our 2-player playthrough of Tatsumi, and then in the second half of the video, I learn and play the solo mode for you. So you'll get to see 2 ways that the game is played by watching this video. And yeah, great. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Take it away. Here we are, Tatsumi, an abstract strategy game. We are playing this at 2, but it can play up to 4. And there's a solo mode. I have not checked out the solo mode, but I am intrigued. Matthew, I can hush myself. I'll do a really good job of not interrupting you, I promise. And if you would like to go over some of the rules, or I can do it. How you feeling today?
I feel great. Welcome to Tatsumi. There's a theme to this, but in game terms, what we're going to be doing. Do you want to tell us a theme, Paula? I didn't read it, and that's not.
We are dragons.
That's not against the game. I never read it.
We are dragons flying around the ocean, picking up elemental powers to power ourselves and our islands up. Something like that.
Excellent.
Because the rings are like elemental power rings.
What we're going to do on our turn is fly. Flying is movement. We can move from one place to another. We are blocked by dragons and that type of thing. When we fly, we will be taking the thing that was underneath us. That's something that's going to happen. There's 3 actions that we can do. Gather is the first action, where we fly, and then we gather 2 adjacent being any of the 8 around us, perhaps. Mm-hmm. We gather 2 of those, and we'll be taking those rings into our little holding area, which will just be by our player board. Mm-hmm. That's gathering. The next thing we can do is scoring, which is probably an important action in this game.
I imagine it
scoring
might be.
Is related to these shrines. You can think of these shrines as the current contracts at the moment that we have. 3 yellow, 2 orange, and 2 of the same that are of a different color, possibly 4 orange. 3 and 3, and 2 and 3 over here. You'll notice that these are around the board. The reason they're around the board is because you have to be adjacent to them to score them. So you need to be here, here, or here to get to this one. When you do that, and you give up the elemental tokens that you have that are the same, you'll take this, pop it by your player board, and then you'll be placing them onto your player board itself. The important thing to note on here is that we have these elemental symbols on our. These are just the standard boards, but there's asymmetrical boards, which is very much an Apple Games type of thing.
Yeah.
If you've ever played Players Unknown. You'll be taking these and you'll be placing them onto here. You want to place and must place like elemental tokens onto the ones that are shown, if you can see. So I can place an orange here and an orange here, and then say I put 2 blues down, a blue here, and a blue over here. You don't have to put all the tokens that you put down don't have to be touching, but all your tokens have to be touching a token that's already down, essentially. So I couldn't put a yellow down the bottom and a blue at the top. We're then going to do some scoring, because the action itself is called scoring. And what we're going to do is we're going to score a point for every one in. If you just have a close-up look at this card, yeah, you'll see that there's a little scoring star above this one and one above this, which means we're going to score the orange on our board, and then we're going to score the other token that we put down. These can be any tokens, but 2 of the same, but that doesn't mean we get to score anything. It means we get to score the specific one that we placed down that turn. And to do that, we're just going to score the largest group. that we have of that color.
Quickly, I will just say as one note of clarification, when we gather, we can, in some cases, in some cases in this game, adjacency is all the ones surrounding. But when we gather specifically, it's just the 4 kind of that are orthogonal.
Whilst we're over here on our player board, let's talk about scoring just a little bit more. At the end of the game, we're going to score. Now, we're not going to be scoring like our groups. What we're going to be scoring is for this table down at the bottom right, and that denotes how many of the element tokens that are depicted on here we have covered up with the same element. So if I had a blue on this blue, and this blue, and this blue, and this blue, I would have 4, so I would score 10 points. That would be very, very nice. And if you just got the 1, then it's 1 point. So that's basically how that's going to work. So we really do want to cover these up with the like tokens.
Yeah.
And make some big groups. But obviously, because of the way these are here, to make big groups and cover those up, you're going to be cutting yourself off, so you might have to make some decisions too.
I think, though, do we have to place on like a black ring on this one? So it is compulsory, and then you also score for it. That's what I was thinking. Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming that for me.
The final action is called scale shedding. We actually all start with 5 scales. And you can see that there's 3 tiles right here. I'm wondering if they're the same as they were before. I think so. So one of the actions that we can do, and also you can fly, then do your action, or you can do your action and then fly. So that's up to you. One of the actions that you can do is scale shed. So you can put a scale onto one of these sanctuaries and do the action. Some of them are scoring, some of them are abilities, some of them are kind of a mixture of the two. And we'll just go through these right now. We have the Ripple. This one here is called the Ripple Serene. This said shed a scale onto this card. At the end of the game, the player with the most scales on this card scores points equal to all unshed scales. So if I put 1 scale here and don't use any of my other scales anywhere else, and Paula doesn't put any on here, then I will score some points. Essentially.
I've just wondered, do you think this means all unshed scales, like everyone's, or just the players who had the most?
At game end, the player or players with the most scales on this card scores stars equal to all unshed scales. Oh, interesting, yeah.
I just thought about that.
So that all the unshed scales in the game, do you reckon? I'm sure we'll get a
I think that would be very interesting if that's the way it works, and we're going to, I'm sure we'll get we have an Adam's Apple Games representative in chat who hopefully is hearing this question and will...
But you also get 4 points if you have the most on there and 1 point for each on there.
That you've put on there, yeah.
Next we have the Eternal Spring, which I like because there's a monkey on it. And
it's pretty good.
Shed a scale onto this card and onto any island clearing those spaces on our island boards. At the end of the game, score 2 points for each unique adjacent element type. So essentially we can go up to here, we can go here and put a scale on, get a token, and use our other scale. So we'd be getting rid of 2 scales, putting it on our board, but those could be worth possible 8 points. So this card could net you 16 points at the end of the game.
That's pretty good.
Maximum.
And we do have confirmation now in chat that it is all players unshed scales. That makes this
that is more interesting, yeah.
More interesting than I thought at first glance. That's very cool. Thank you for that confirmation.
And this Peacefield Sanctuary here says shed all your scales. The rest of the game, you score 3 points when your dragon ends the turn on a vacant sea well. What that means is you get 3 points when your dragon lands on a vacant sea well. But what a vacant sea well is a area on the board with no tokens left in them. That's also the clock for the game. When we have 10 of those on the game will end.
And those are marked. We'll know they're empty quickly visually because we'll put a sand dollar token on an empty spot.
What is a sand dollar?
It's a like a shell, a seashell. It looks kind of like this. And it's like flat and beige and round. When you find them whole, it's very rare to find them whole, and it has like a little star imprint kind of on it.
Interesting.
They're very cool. As a kid, it was always like, man, if you go to the beach, you're looking for sand dollars, but I would always only find like chunks of them because by the time they've washed up, they've very likely been broken to bits.
Yeah. We also have special powers. We aren't going to be using their special powers, but I will mention them right now because this is our first game. We played a little bit of this before because we tested out the mod and stuff. But essentially, we all have a dragon power. Mine would be Fujin, which I think is a province of China, right? Fujin. Gather to claim any two topmost rings or thugly adjacent to your dragon.
So this is just the basic version that we're showing here.
Is that one?
But I believe the cards will, in the game,
do they not...
I think they'll flip to have an asymmetric power if we wanted to use them.
I thought they were on the cards, but yes, okay. So
I think they're on the back side.
So yeah, you can have special powers and stuff. So there's customizable bits of the game. There's different player boards, different dragon powers, that type of stuff. Obviously, there's a bunch more different sanctuaries as well.
Yeah. That we might be able to see. Actually, I'm just going to go over to the rule book here because I bet we can see what those different, just so people have an idea of what the different powers are. Let's see. I think they'll be in the rule book. This is here we go. So this is obviously a work in progress rulebook. You can see my favorite thing about work in progress rulebooks. Visual example to go here. Bye, Ben. Good luck on your job interview. So there's a dash, which means you can move up to 2 seawells in a straight line, claiming the topmost ring from the seawell after you move as normal. So you can kind of do a 2-part movement to get an extra ring as you move. There's fire breath, claim the topmost ring from the 2 nearest unguarded seawells in a straight line. A guarded seawell has a dragon on it, an unguarded one does not. You can get matching rings. As long as they match, or 2 potentially as long as they don't match. This one has like a portal kind of ability. So there's some different things to help vary up your gameplay as you go. But yeah, like Matthew said, we're just going to be playing with the regular basic powers just to show off the most basic version of the game.
Sweet.
Okay, good rules explanation.
All right, good luck. You'll need it.
Wow, I just got a text from Verizon, my cell phone service provider.
What do they want?
As I often do, where they're like, hey, upgrade your phone now. And I'm like, that's too expensive. I won't be doing that. But this one says, hello, Apple Intelligence.
I wouldn't bother opening that one.
That one is, I don't like that. I feel like that's the Verizon text bot talking directly to the Apple intelligence that lives in my phone. And I'm not a fan. I don't like it. Thank you so much, Kestrel, for that subscription.
Do you have a phone contract then? Is it like a regular phone contract?
Yes.
Like an American? Yeah.
Indeed. Like an American, it's true.
Is it a lot out of interest? Not, you don't have to tell her how much it is, but like, do you pay a lot each month?
It's not a lot, but it's not as crazy as some. I feel like it's like a mid-range one.
Gotcha. If you're in the UK, go on GiftGaff. I pay 10 quid a month for my phone.
Yeah, your thing sounds so good, honestly. Like, I would do that. There's probably an American version of that. I should be looking
There was.
into.
I can't remember what it's called, but I've heard it advertised a few times on Hardcore History in years past.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we should start.
Well, let's first find out what the first player thing is, Paula.
Okay. If I remember correctly, because these are the kinds of details that tend to stand out in my brain, I think it's the last player to see a dragonfly.
A dragonfly or a dragonfly?
A dragonfly.
Oh.
And it's been a while since I've seen one.
I've seen one, though. We have them down the canal.
Oh, so that sounds like it's you.
Excellent.
Yeah, the starting player is the player who most recently saw a dragonfly. Now, I did see... Oh my gosh, look at Shep and how cute he is just sleeping with the wings on. Like, he just is like, well, this is my life now.
I give up.
Okay, I guess I'm a dragon. I guess I'm Draconius. So Matthew is
Okay.
going to fly. And you can move until your movement is basically stopped in a straight line, right? So
You can go diagonal. So that's correct, right?
I believe you can.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I will go. I'll go here, right to the center of the board.
You take the ring from the seawall you just left, and then he can, if he wants, gather, of course, and take 2 adjacent rings. All right, Matthew's going for probably this sanctuary then.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to know, really. Okay, so I'm on top of a blue, so I'm gonna get a blue.
That's what I was doing.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go here on my turn. I'm gonna take this blue, and then I'm gonna gather from the ones orthogonal to me, and I'm gonna take this orange, and then I'm gonna put them in my holding. Now, one thing to remember is you can only have 3 of each color ring in your holding at one time. So something to bear in mind as we go.
Neptune?
Whoa, is this one empty already? I guess the corner rings don't start with very many on them.
Sure don't.
Ooh, all right. And there are different rings in set on the game based on player count to help with game length and stuff like that.
And you can just... The cool thing about this game is the more you shake the box up, the more in order it is when you take it out.
Yeah, because all the rings is like a plastic holder on the board in the physical copy, and all the rings go into it. So we've been told. I'm going to fly diagonally to here. And I'm going to pick up this blue ring as I leave that seawell, and then I will gather this, and I will gather this. Okay.
Right. I'm going to go here, which lets me take this orange. And then I will deliver this.
As I suspected you might.
Yeah. So I get to do the scoring action. So if you want to come over to my player board, we can just see this happen. So I'm going to put this one here.
Mm-hmm.
This one here. And this one here. I'm going to put this here. And this here. So I'm going to get 5 points because I get to score both of the sets that I put down.
Yep, see? Nice.
Boop.
And then we will draw a new sanctuary card to go here. So next we have a single blue and then 3 wild. Is the next one.
Oh my god.
Well, on my turn, I'm also going to deliver because I'm here. So I'm going to deliver before I fly. So I'm going to take this sanctuary card. And I've got 2 orange, and I'm going to use 2 blue as the other color. So I'm going to put my orange here and here, I think. And then I'll do the blue there. And, ooh, I'm going to do it there.
Crazy man.
Which I can do because it's adjacent to something, but it will affect my scoring right now. But it will help me at the end. So I'm going to score for my orange. I score for my largest group, so that's 2. But then for my blue, I'm scoring just for my largest group. So I'm only going to score 1 because I split these up. So I'm only getting 3 points. But this will help me earn 3 points at the end of the game. So maybe that will pay off. And then I get to move because I haven't moved yet. And so I think... Oh, well, first, let's put out
you get
a
to
new
see the
shrine.
sanctuary first.
Excuse me,
you get to see the sanctuary. You get to see it. Or is it a shrine?
Oh, no.
These are shrines. These are sanctuaries.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, you get to see it before you move because it might affect, right, what you do and where you move. I'm going to move to here, and I'm going to take this yellow.
It's colorblind friendly, isn't it? I've just noticed because
because they have different patterns on them. That's true. And then I'm going to take here and here for my gather action. So I'm full up on yellows. I cannot have any more yellows right now because I have 3. And I have 2 black rings. And at some point I need to start thinking about scales maybe.
Yeah. I will go... interesting.
Oh yeah, it's come up in chat, and I think this is a good kind of clarification, so I'm going to read it out loud. There's a question in chat that says, you can gather again from the seawell you left if you stay adjacent. And Klob says, yes, if you do a short fly, so you only move one away,
Yeah.
you can then gather from the seawell you were just on.
It's you.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that's a terrible... I've done a terrible move.
Do you want to undo anything?
Nope. I've landed on a yellow, and I've got 3 yellows, so I shouldn't have taken an extra yellow. So that's fine. It's no big deal.
I'm going to fly to here. And I'm going to take this from where I've just left. Let me see. Instead of gathering, do I want to drop off a scale? I'm going to take a look. Shed a scale. At the game end, the player with the most scales on this card. I think I will put a scale on instead of gathering. So I think I'm going to... Do I want to do the Eternal Spring or the Ripple Serene? Hold on. I'm going to do the Ripple Serene. Come here. I just want one.
Oh, okay.
I think.
So I want to get rid of all my scales then. That's for sure.
So I'm going to put one on here. Which will just give me a point at the end of the game, unless I have the most, in which case I'll get 4 points. And then we'll do some scoring for whatever's left at the end. So, okay. That's my turn.
Now I'm going to gather. I'm going to get a blue and a blue. Which puts the sand out here. And then I'm going to move here.
No, Matthew! I'm working toward that!
Which gets me a yellow, but I don't get that yellow. So do we just discard that yellow?
I think you just don't take it.
Don't take it. That makes sense.
I think, yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, you aren't fulfilling this turn.
No, because I gathered, so I can't fulfill it.
Oh. Well, I want to fulfill it.
Oh, that's kind.
Well, that's what I've been working toward. That's what I was coming toward.
Okay, do it.
Well, I can fulfill over here, actually.
I could just do this one. I can do this one. This makes very little difference on this one.
You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to fly to here. I'm going to fulfill at this shrine.
Why don't you do this one? This will let you score twice.
Well, because I might as well, and then I'll have 3 wild anyway, and I can work toward getting one of the other ones. So I'm going to do this. Okay, so I'm going to do this. This is 3 yellow. So I'm going to put here.
I do like how you think the puzzle's on the board, but the real puzzle is on your player board.
It's like over here. Yeah, like where's the right place to put things, right? Like
what you want to collect and stuff, yeah.
So I'll score 3 points for 3 yellows. So that puts me on 6 total points. And then that's it because I moved. Oops. So I moved, I scored, so that's the end of my turn.
Cool. All right,
and yes, confirmed the rings just stay in the sea if you already have 3 of each.
I will deliver this, so it's 3 and 3. Where are we putting our discarded tokens? Oh, they're going out. Literally going out board. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2.
Oh my goodness, this blue is.
Yeah,
monstrous.
I've got a decision to make though, because if I could put this here and break up this blue, because then I could put a scale shed.
Yeah,
scale
that's
there,
true.
2, so that's 9 points. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's 9 points.
Big score.
So I was on 5, so I go up to 14. And I get to fly still.
Oh, chat has pointed out that I didn't take the ring I left when I flew down, and you're correct, I didn't. And it was because I forgot, but also that is still according to the rules because I already had 3 blacks, so.
Okay.
I couldn't have taken it anyway.
I'm trying to work out what I want next. I think it's that. So I will go. I will go. Where can I go to do that? Here. Oh, I'm gaming out of my mind. Great, your turn.
I'm gaming out of my mind. Well, let's. Oh, we didn't put one of these out. Okay, 2 black and 2 wild over there. What am I on right now? An orange? Okay. I will...
Oh, my old flames have got new names.
I guess I'm just gonna fly straight to here. I'm going to gather, or take, excuse me, this orange ring because I just came from there. And then I will gather, and I'm going to take this orange. Can I take from the same one? If I'm like, cool, I took this orange and now it's revealed a yellow, can I take that?
I don't think so, but perhaps. I would need to check that.
Klopp says, we should do an official country dragon music for Matthew. I love, yes. What would a dragon sing a country song about?
I think it'd just be just dragging in a cowboy hat. Pretty great.
Let's confirm about just about.
Probably singing about how he's not allowed to smoke anymore.
Okay, you cannot take another ring from the same seawall, so I cannot gather anything else because orthogonal to me is empty, the one I just took from, and a black, and I'm full up on black. So that's it. That's my turn.
All right, I'm gonna go here. Gather this. Get this.
Put a sand
and get
there.
this.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. This game is going to be over so quick. That's the thing. You've got to. I think it's really going to sneak up on you. Because in my mind you can just I'll just fill everything up, but you're not going to get a chance to. We're almost halfway to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like
you take a bunch of rings every turn, right? You'll start to like empty things out.
It's a pretty fast and furious abstract game.
Yeah.
After you.
Okay, I'm going to deliver to this shrine that I'm in front of 2 black and 2 wild, and I'm going to choose orange. So I'm going to put 1, 2 here, and then I'm going to build out this orange here. So that when I score 2 for the black, but then I'm going to score 4 for this orange because it's my largest group of orange. So that's 6 points, which will put me on 12 total. And then we'll put out a new thing. And I haven't moved yet, Matthew. And then I will get to do my move. And I still have a black left over. So I'm going to grab another one. I guess I'm going to move. I'm going to move to here. And I take this because I just left. But I don't gather because I delivered to a shrine. All right, now you can go. Thank you.
Sorry, I'll go here. Take this. I will... I need to gather, but that's unfortunate because I can't take this orange. Well, I'll just take this. That's fine. That is me. Okay. Wow. Another sand dollar gone down.
Just going to peek at these shrines again.
I've got a plan. A long-term plan. Oh, God.
Okay. Okay.
I need to work out a way to turn my streaming situation into a stand-up desk situation.
Yeah.
I tell you.
Yeah, because that's rough. I'm going to fly to the middle here. I will take this blue ring I was just on, and then I'm going to gather orthogonally, boop, boop, these. Oh, is that the last one there? Holy moly.
Yeah, it's so
blue.
quick.
And so that will put a thing there. And I gathered, so that's me. I'm starting to feel anxious about getting stuff down and doing any, like, scale shedding I might want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. Alright, I'm going to deliver to this.
That okay. I should have paid attention to where you were near. Oh
I'm
well.
sorry, yeah. I have
No,
3
that's
blues.
okay. You were there. You were there. I should have been paying more attention.
2 and 3 and
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
1.
not showing y'all Matthew's board.
So this is my blues.
Wow. That's
I'm going to go 1,
not good for me.
2, 3. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm just going to score 1 point for my oranges, but I'm going to score 9 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So
Wow.
it's 10 points.
points. Nice.
24.
Yeah, I feel like you've honed in on what seems like a pretty good strategy, which is build up one color and score for it because you're going to get exponential points, right? Like that's pretty.
Yeah, I figured like
pretty
just
good.
even if I put 1 more blue down, that's a huge amount of points for blue, right?
Because you're scoring for each one you've got. Totally, that's really. I feel like I'm gonna
But-
need a rematch.
But the problem is though, Paula, is there's only one blue left on. There's 2 blues left on the whole board, so you can't just do that, especially
Yeah.
when you've got like there's 1 blue here and 1 blue buried over here. I mean,
Yeah, if you've just
obviously
like maxed it out.
This is good for me because it's 1 blue,
Mm-hmm.
so that's probably what I'm going to go for, essentially, to try and do that blue scoring one last time. Okay, so I need to fly though, actually. So
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah, I go here.
Okay.
What's that? I do have a plan, but it's a risky business. Actually, do I want to go there? No, I can gather then fly. That's right. Okay, cool.
I'm having to think. Hold on, y'all. I'm going into abstract strategy brain.
Yeah, there's more thought to this as soon as you start playing, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm feeling the time pressure now. I'm like, I think I'm gonna run out of time to capitalize on some things. But oh boy.
Yeah, there is a tiny bit of that, I suppose. So here we go.
Oh, hey, that's my fish because your things are moving off the board. The difference would be obviously like we can still move into these sand dollar spaces.
But they become
yeah.
they become valueless in many ways, right?
Yeah, totally.
And it is interesting. It's like the scale shedding action, because it's like, well, I only want to do that if it's the most valuable action I can do that turn.
Take this yellow.
And it's working out when it's the
gosh,
most
it's
valuable action to do, especially when you got a ticking
don't do
clock. But I don't want to get. I want to shed my scales now because Paula has gone to that one spot.
Okay, jeez. I'm gonna go here. I get this.
You can do what?
Yellow.
No. Use
And
that
then
first.
I'm
Oh no, you can't take that blue.
gonna do. I could take this blue, but I'm not going to. It is.
You can't.
You're
You
right,
have
because I'm
3
filled
blues.
up. I wasn't going to anyway because it's not good for me. Other than denying you, I guess it's good for me in the sense of like it would deny you points, but I'd rather be trying to build up my own points. So I'm gonna gather.
We're both like that, I think, aren't we? We both
Yeah.
rather get points than deny the opponent's points.
So
And sometimes you play a game with someone and they go, "But why don't you do this? It's like it's bad for me." I'm like, "Well, yeah."
yeah, but also that's not for me. It's not fun unless I'm playing in like an uber competitive context. That's not fun for me, right? I want to play my best version of my game, and I want that to be good enough.
I'll tell you right now, I'm never playing in that type of context. That's just never, unless there's like a lot of like trash talk going on, you know?
Yeah.
For fun.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Or it's like built into the game. You need, if it's really part of the game, but like, yeah. All right, I'm done. I moved and I gathered.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna gather. to get this blue. And I'm gonna move. What's the best way for me to do this? Here.
Reality in chat says, I feel like it's more like a last turn, trying to turn things around kind of move. Of like,
I guess if I gathered, I was here, right? So I would have to gather this one. I don't have to.
You don't have to. You could leave that for me.
I'll do that. That's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's only 2 SeaWorlds left.
I'm playing so poorly.
I don't know if this is going to be over before I've got a chance to do everything I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm
not
immediately stressed out.
Really doing what I would like to be doing at all.
I'm stressed.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Gosh. No, because you're going to do that before I can. I'm going to... This makes more sense. Okay. I can't do the orange thing I wanted to do because Matthew took the orange I was near. So I'm going to...
Sorry, yeah. Oh, that's why you're like...
I was like, you don't have to take that because I'm trying to get the oranges. But that's okay. I will instead fly over to here because this, I think, might make some kind of sense. I'm going to fulfill this shrine.
Oh, you're going to end the game before, I think. Oh.
Am I?
Oh no, you're fulfilling a shrine.
I'm doing a shrine. I'm not so doing anything else.
You can take this black, can you?
I cannot. I'm full up on black.
I see why you can only take 3 of each ring though. Because
yeah, you just hoard them. Like a real
you just
dragon.
end the game too quickly as well, right?
Yeah. So this will get me 1 yellow, which I'm gonna put.
Oh, you just hoard them as Paula has.
Here. I'm
10 rings.
Trying to deliver things, but I couldn't. Trying to get the right colors. And then I'm going to do black for the 3 wilds. I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to go here and... Oh, no. I'm going to... Nope. If I go straight down here, I still get to put it on an element.
Yeah.
And then I get to extend this out. So that's what I'm doing. So I would score 3 for my largest yellow. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my black. So I'll get 8. So I'm on 12. 10 would be 22. So 8 would be 20 total points. And then a new shrine will come out. And that's that.
Alright, I'm gonna scale shed.
Okay.
There's no ideal place. Why am I doing that though? Yeah, I'm gonna scale shed and put 1 onto here with where you are to stop you from getting the extra points. And then I'll move here. Gather this black.
Okay.
Risky, I think.
I am also going to scale shed, but I'm going to do it at the Eternal Spring.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, but that gets rid of 2. I guess it doesn't matter though, because if we're tying at the moment, I either have to beat you on the tie for the ripple thing, or I just have to go, okay, well, bail on that and just... Come on, just grab one of them. And do other things. So if I put my scale here,
good spot.
And then I will put it over here as well. And so then I move. And I'm going to move to...
I don't think I should have done what I just did. Never mind. I think that was a bad choice that I made.
I'm going to move to here, just 1.
Okay, I'm going to gather this yellow, this yellow, and move here to do this, which ends the game, unfortunately.
Ends the game?
Yeah.
Why don't we...
This is 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, I just assumed it would be when this stack ran out.
I thought it was 10, which is unfortunate because I've had to end the game, and I couldn't not end the game essentially, which and I wanted to, and that's why I should have done something else. I think it's on the first page.
Oh, 13th sand dollar. So I think we do run out. So I think we have 3 more actually then.
Where did I read 10?
Maybe that was
Maybe
in
I
a
made it
different
up.
version of the rulebook.
I might have also made it up.
Okay. Well,
Excellent.
it's not over. We still have a little more time.
I think I'll still feel the same way when it is over.
Yeah, probably.
You know?
Like, no, I'm not ready. Okay. So I'm going to that was it for your turn though, right?
Mhm.
I'm going to fly to here. I'm going to take this orange from where I was. Then I'm going to do a gather action. No.
Take that and end the game.
I don't want it in the game.
You can take this though. Instead of
I
this.
want this third orange, so I'll risk it, I guess. Though that's maybe a bad risk. And then I take this black over here.
Yeah, because
I may not make it to.
Yeah, because I have to end the game now. So you should have ended the game because I have to end the game, and I'm going to score a bunch of points. So you should.
Oh, because you'll do another. Well, if that's going to end the game, though, then I might want to rethink my turn so it's actually productive.
Yeah, essentially, because I mean, I'm going to deliver to this, then move, obviously. So I will take this, which means that it was 10 in previous versions, but we're still considering all of the effects. Yeah, gotcha.
That's
so,
why, yeah.
Because the difference between 10 and 13 is only one turn, essentially. You just destroyed 3 seawells in one go, right? So.
Yeah, right? Okay, so what I will do instead, with that in mind, and you finish the round for equal turns, so that is something.
I started, though, so that would be even, right?
That's true. If I end the game, it would just stop.
Yeah.
If you end the game, I would get one more turn.
Yes, so you
I did not put the... Where was the... Oh, shoot.
It was on top of the yellow.
Is it?
This one, yeah.
This one? Thank you. Okay. Instead, I will stay where I am, and I'm going to deliver the 3 blues that I have to this shrine.
Oh, okay.
Because, I'm sorry about your back.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just,
Go here, here, and here. So then I just score for my largest blue, which is only 3, but I have now covered 3 blue symbols, so
yeah,
I'm hoping for a little push in in-game scoring, but it may not be enough. So I get 3 points for delivering that, and I've maxed out my scale on my island board at least.
So I will deliver
but then
this.
I do technically need to move.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay, that's okay. Oh gosh, we gotta put out some shrines. Oh boy. So I'll just fly over to here, and this comes with me until we do put 1 out. Okay, now I'm done.
Oh, interesting. So it's not going to be the last turn. Well, your turn will be the last turn, I think. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to deliver to that thing where as well as I've already taken the card. I will put down 1 blue. Well, actually, I might put the blue down. Yeah, I will put the blue down here.
Yeah, it's probably worth more points ultimately to put it there and get your group scoring as opposed to putting it on.
Yeah, that puts me to 34.
Nice.
And I get to put 3 of another color down. I choose yellow, I think.
That makes sense to me.
Ah, gee, I've just realized the only other one I've got 3 of is yellow anyway. So I'll go 1, 2, 3 to score another big 6. Score. 6. So that's
for reality
34.
in chat is saying I probably should have ended the game.
Yeah, it puts me on 40. That was my last turn, though, I believe. Because I still have to move, right? So I will go, I guess, here. It doesn't make much difference, I don't think. I've got 3 oranges, though. Actually, it's not terrible. I got 3. I could do a delivery here next turn if you don't end it.
And that'll put a sand dollar there. So there's 1 sand dollar left. I'm not going to cause it just from flying because I'm on a stack of 2.
So it's only if you choose to deliver. But giving me another turn allows me to score another thing. So probably best to try and end it, I guess. But the most I can get for... Actually, the most I can get for that is 4. Well... No. Okay. Sorry. Just overthinking.
Yeah, I would need to gather to be able to end the game.
So it's just your decision if you want to do that or not.
Or I could put... could shed a scale.
There's definitely something to be said about this piece.
Yeah, the piece filled. Gosh, they're so pretty. I really love how these cards look.
Oh, the artwork's lovely, isn't it? But there is something to be said about this because it's like you'd be racking up 3 points a turn and still kind of doing what you want to do.
Yeah, every time you land on a sand dollar, basically. Yeah. I think maybe this is silly, but I'm going to shed a scale onto the Ripple Serene.
Okay, yeah, so that's...
because I don't think anything I do at this point will be enough to catch up to you. You're almost 20 points ahead, but maybe. And then I do need to fly. So I will fly to there. And then I will take this yellow. One thing we haven't really been doing that you could do is because dragons block movement for each other, we could have been moving in more tactical ways to be like, the only path you have to get to the shrine for delivery is through here. So if I put my dragon there, you can't get there. Yeah. So that is certainly an aspect of the game that I'm sure a lot of people would engage in that we haven't at this point. But
okay, I score 3 points.
Look how full your board is. You've done so well.
Yeah, I'm almost completely filled up.
Yeah, that's great.
Right, your turn.
Okay, so if I end this, it ends. I don't think I have enough to do.
You have to end it anything. Because you've got to move.
So I can't do a delivery, because I don't have enough. So I will just.
Would shedding a scale be the best bet then? Onto this.
I mean, the only thing that gets, that potentially, it gets me 3 points.
No, like onto the Eternal Spring would get you 4 points somewhere.
Can you do that? I guess you can do that as many times as... Let's take a look.
I think so.
I think there's 3 spots on it, so I could do it again. But I don't have another scale left to place on the board, so I actually can't. Yeah. So, and then this is... I guess I potentially net 3. I net 2 versus the 1 I would get from this. So I could shed a scale onto Peace Filled. That's all I have left, so it's just 1. For the rest of the game, score 3 points when your dragon ends the turn on a vacant seawell. I fly to this vacant seawell. I gather that. It puts down the last sand dollar. I get 3 points for ending my turn on a vacant seawell. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's clever.
Which nets me 2 points as opposed to the 1 it would have gotten me from the Ripple Serene having it left over. And I think that ends...
It does.
The game. So, end game scoring.
Okay, so I've got 1 on the black, 2 on the yellow, 3 on the blue, and 4 on the orange. So I get 10, 6, 3, and 1. So I get 20.
Hey, I like how that worked out just from the math
puts me on
perspective.
43, so that puts me on to
20 more points.
So it puts me on to 63. So I've lapped the board, which was nice.
Okay.
And what do you get?
And then we also need to calculate our scale things, but for this I have 1 orange, which is 1 point. I have 2 yellows, which is oops. Oh no. This went to a weird spot. I think I was there. 3 points. And then I have
3 for black and 6 for blue.
I think I only have 2 black. So, I see what you're saying. Yes, 3 points.
3
1, 2, 3. And then I have 3 blue covered up. So that's 6 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if we come over to our Ripple Serene, you get 1 point.
Sorry?
for the
That puts
scale.
me on to 64.
I'll get 4 for having the most, plus 1 for each, so 6, plus 1 for all unshed scales. How many do you have left, Matthew?
4.
Ooh, so I get 10 points.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. It's not enough,
And-
but it's not bad. Because I'm on 38, so I'll go to 48. Dun, 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 dun.
You're also going to get 8 points for this.
Oh, you're right. I totally forgot. Because 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1,
It's pretty
2,
close.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is, I was able to close the gap a little bit.
Yeah, so 66 to my...
Or 50,
Your-
56.
56 to my
Two.
64.
Nice.
So really close.
Well done.
That's it. That's how you
There you
attach
go. It's so
it.
interesting.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I want to play it with 4. The game would,
Oh, I think it'd be very different, right?
yeah, you would get in each other's way so much more, right? But the game wouldn't be like crazy short because you have more rings in the stacks with more players, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, probably the same length. Right?
Yes, I think it would feel the same length, right? Yeah. We're going to learn the solo mode together. That's what we're going to do. So full disclosure, when I say we're going to learn it together, I mean it. I have not looked at the solo mode of the game. So we're going to look at it and learn it together. I might play a different color dragon this time so I can be closer to the... Maybe I'll play this pretty light blue one so I can be closer to the rule book. Because we're going to need to reference it to know what to do. So let's take a look here. I think all of our sanctuaries for scale shedding are the same. We're going to start to use these cards. These are part of the solo mode, but let's take a look at the solo mode. Let's learn it together. Here we go. Solo mode setup. Are we ready? Bye, Acorn Squash. Thanks for being here. Uh-oh. Club says, Clubachek says, oh, I'll have to refresh my memory too. That's okay. We're going to go over it together. And this is a draft, so you can see that these rules are a work in progress. So that's something just like when you watch preview videos of games that are going to Kickstarter or crowdfunding in some way, going to GameFound like this one is. This is all prototype. It's all, a work in progress. That's part of what crowdfunding a game is, right? Is like, hey, this game isn't made yet. We're working on it and we need some help to get it made. So any of this could change before the game is actually published, right? But this is what it currently is. So let's check it out. Overview. A new year is approaching. And your island depends on you for good fortune. We're a dragon. We have to take care of our island. It needs good fortune. This is a very important responsibility. Compete against the sea during Maelstrom season. That sounds dangerous. Where the storm manifests mist-born dragons to steal elements and sink your luck. I'm loving the theme so far. Gather more fortune than the sea to earn your island's trust for the coming year. Okay, I love the setup already. Okay. Set up the play area as normal using all 100 rings. Do we have them? I mean, this, so again, this is not scripted to be, I think, this doesn't feel like it's all 100 rings, but also, I wonder what happened. We're just going to play with the rings that we have because, are there more in here? Hold on. Oh, there are more. So I believe all 100 rings means we should be placing them, I think, in stacks of 4 on everything. Let's double check the original setup. So we can do that. Boop. Yes, so if you're playing with 4 players, 25 seawells randomly filled with 4 rings. So we are going to make sure there are 4 rings on every seawell because right now there are not. So, yeah, in 3 years it's a card drafting game, says Reality. Anything can happen, right? Okay. So let's do some stacking. Oops. Let's just do this little setup. So we're going to put 4 rings on all of these. You can see how we only had some rings in our 2-player game. But we are now going to fill in with the rest. And I'm just not even thinking about how they're getting on there. Wait, did I just put 5 on that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay, so the ones underneath all the dragons need... We're just going to take them off the board for a second. So again, this is the same setup as if we were doing a 4-player game, which is the full player count. Just making sure I'm getting 4 on each of these. Yes. 1, 2, and these are just randomly coming out of the bag, which is great. These stack really nicely. The snap points on this script are really good. Okay. So bear with me as I stack these up. So this needs 1, this needs 1, this needs 2. This needs 1, this needs 1, this needs 2. Boop. This needs 1, this needs 1, this needs 1, this needs 1. This one needs 2. This one needs 2. Wow, we got a lot of blue. Oh my gosh, this is a major blue stack. Look at this. This needs 2. I don't feel like I have that stacked properly. There it goes. This needs 1. This needs 1. This needs 1. Okay, we 1 here and 2 here, and I think we've got them all properly stacked. Very exciting. So when you're playing the game with the physical copy, so the game itself, again, here it doesn't look like it because this is a digital version, but the physical copy of the game will be like, it'll have this like plastic holder with these pits in it, right? That the rings all go into. So you'll like stick your finger in there and pull out a ring. And that's what Matthew was talking about when he was saying if you shake the box, all the rings will just go into those slots. So when you set up and you want fewer than 4 players for your game with the physical copy, you'll do that, and then you'll remove rings from the different seawells based on the diagram at the front of the rulebook. Okay, so we have that. Select a dragon and corresponding scales island board for yourself. Use 2 other dragon figures to represent the Mistborn dragons and place them on corner seawells. Keep the Mistborn dragon scales nearby. Oh yeah, is the bag empty? Zimherger in chat, you're so smart. Yes, it is empty. So I'm going to play with the light blue. So let's do the black and the yellow, and we're going to put them here and here. Those are our Mistborn dragons, and the orange we're not going to play with. And we're going to take their scales. I'm going to put them near me so that I can keep track of them. Great. Okay, now what instructions? To set up the solo mode, find the 4 ring holding cards and place them as seen to the right. That's these. Okay, these are fortune cards. There should be 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. These are the ring holding cards, so let's put them nearby. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Actually, you know what? Let's do them like this. 1, 2, 3. I think there's a 4th one in there. There it is. 4. Those are our ring holding cards. Okay. We want the fortune cards. Separate the 4 fortune cards, shuffle them, placing them face down in a stack so the question mark is visible. Aha! Yes. Question mark is visible. Yeah, the orange dragon is sleeping on the toast, so we had to remove the orange dragon from the game. He's so cute. I can't believe how long he's just sat there with those wings on him, y'all. Then we have this deck. The remaining deck of 20 solo gameplay cards, and place the deck face down so that the elemental marking is visible. That's these. I believe... Yeah. Ooh, this is going to tell us how movement and stuff happens, I bet. We're going to shuffle those. Okay. Place the Maelstrom token in the center of the seaboard. Ooh, do we have a Maelstrom token in here? It should be this. Let's see, do we have anything like that? If not, we can use something else. We could just use the orange dragon to represent the Maelstrom. Or we could use a star, a scoring star. We're going to use the scoring star because I don't think we actually have that token in here. Okay. Hey, Tan. We're checking out, we're learning the solo mode of the game together now. That's what you've missed. Okay, before you take your turn, reveal the top card from the solo gameplay deck and perform the following steps below. Reposition the 2 Mistborn dragons corresponding to the position shown on the revealed card. Do not claim, remove, or gather rings when repositioning the Mistborn dragons. Okay, let's do that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take the card, we're going to reveal it. Okay, so they reposition themselves to those 2 spots, I think. So that means we're going to do it like, as if this is like facing us, right? So that means that they go, oh, we would start here. They are going to go here and here, I believe, according to this card. Okay, then what does it say to do? After repositioning the 2 Mistborn dragons, collect all adjacent rings to the Mistborn dragons that match the newly revealed elemental marking and place the collected rings on the corresponding ring holding cards. Perform the action listed on the bottom of the card. Oh gosh. Okay. So this was orange. So any adjacent, having to do a lot of rotating. Sorry, everyone. Collect all adjacent rings to the Mistborn dragons that match the elemental marking. Now, I wonder if this is adjacent in the way that it is it orthogonally adjacent or adjacent? Yeah, reality it says Paula won by so much that Matthew left. Or maybe Matthew won by so much that Paula asked him to leave for his own good. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we're getting confirmation in chat from Club that orthogonally adjacent. And you take the rings according to the top. Oh, not the one we just flipped over. That makes more sense. The one that was just revealed. That makes so much more sense. Now, in this case, it's still orange. You can see there, but... So actually, we should probably put these like that. Okay, so it's still orange. So orthogonally adjacent. So this one, let me put the Maelstrom marker back. And this one, and that's it. Okay, so those 2, and then those are going to go on the ring holding card there. I would probably orient the solo card in the same way as the board so it's a bit more readable. Yeah, I wish the board was... So we need to look at it like this, basically. So we're gonna... I'm gonna move some things. Okay. I'm gonna move a few things just so as we prep this, we're gonna make it so it's a little bit, we're doing a little less moving all around. I don't think we take them from under the dragons, Zimherger. I think we do. Yes, and at a real table, having to orient things in a specific way like that, it wouldn't be a problem, right? It's just, it's one of those digital game woes. So this specifically says to collect all adjacent rings. And I think that if they're on top of a ring, they're guarded, so you don't take them. Then we're going to perform the action listed on the bottom of the card. Okay, so we will look up what this means every time we flip over a card. So let me read the rest. Assign the topmost fortune card to the corresponding ring holding card. This fortune card will be used to help determine the final score of the sea. Interesting. After steps 1 to 3 are complete, take your turn as normal. Treat the Maelstrom token as a seawall that is guarded, which means you cannot take rings from it and you cannot fly through it. Oh, I wonder if the Maelstrom's probably going to move based on the cards we flip over. The game end is triggered when you place the 13th sand dollar into a vacant seawell, just like in the multiplayer game. You are unable to place a ring onto your island, or if you have exhausted the solo gameplay deck. Oh, so you only go through it once. Finish your turn and calculate your final fortune and compare it with the sea's fortune. For each element type, calculate the sea's fortune by multiplying. For each type of ring, number of rings times fortune card value equals the sea's fortune. Sum the fortune values with fortune from Mistborn scales on the Coral Sanctuary and compare your fortune versus the sea. Hey, Critter Nation, how you doing? So we're only going to assign the multipliers to these rings the first time they come up, I think, right? Because there was only 4 fortune cards. So I think that's just the first time it comes up, we do that, is what I think. So we don't know yet, but it's going to be here. And do we flip it over? Do we reveal it? Or do we wait till the end of the game to reveal? I think until we hear otherwise, we're going to wait till the end of the game to reveal because that is exciting. Okay, so now we need to figure out what this action means. This has to do with placing a scale, I think. So let's see. Y'all can't see this very well, but I can. Okay. So here, let me bring this near. For now, let me bring this near so y'all can see the example. Okay, I think everything appropriate is on screen at the moment. So this top action, which if I hover over here, let me do, does this work? There. It took me a while to remember how to make the how to make the pointy thing. So that symbol, an X with a little swirly arrow, means discard the 2 corresponding shrine cards and replace them with new cards. Okay. And when you get a symbol like this, the Maelstrom has loosened a Mistborn dragon scale. Place the scale onto the corresponding sanctuary card. The blue one means a Coral Sanctuary. Place a Mistborn scale onto this card, but do not perform the ability. As normal, you will be competing with 1 Mistborn dragon for most scales placed on this card. If it's a green one, you place it on the Forest Sanctuary. Place a Mistborn scale onto this card. As normal, you may not place any more scales on this card if it already contains 3 scales. This one means Mountain Sanctuary. When this symbol appears, if you have not yet placed all your remaining scales onto the Mountain Sanctuary card, remove this Sanctuary card from the game. Interesting. Okay, so the action at the bottom will just be where they place their scales. Oh, boy. So in this case, we are putting a scale on the Coral Sanctuary. Oops. Let me get back to this. All right. I think we're ready. So one of their scales goes on to the Coral Sanctuary, which is Ripple Serene. That's this one. This is Coral, this is Mountains, and this is Forest. You actually do not place the fortune card next to the orange ring since the card did not say. Oh, it's only if the card tells you to do it. Oh, this is, I understand now. This is the symbol on the card. That's the action that could show up. Understood. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you so much for that clarification in the chat. Okay, so these wait. So you will only do it 4 times and only when the game tells you to. Okay. All right. So now I get to take my turn. They've done their first turn as we learned how their turn works. And now I'm going to take my first turn. I'm this beautiful dragon, And let's take a look at what our shrines are. One extra clarification, please, any that you can give me. You do not take the rings from underneath the Maelstrom token as it is guarded. Oh, it did say that. So only one orange ring should be on the ring holder. Because it did say that I cannot take from under the Maelstrom. So then that makes sense that the Mistborn dragons maybe don't either. Thank you so much for that clarification. Okay. So anything with a token on top of it is guarded. So right now the Maelstrom's here, which in the real game will not be represented by a star point tracker token. It's just what I'm using right now. So cool. Only one orange ring went on the holding card. I like that. So our shrines that we want to... Am I calling them the right thing? I think so. These are shrines. These are sanctuaries. Yes, that makes sense. Sanctuaries are in nature. Shrines you pay homage to for luck. This one takes 3 orange and 3 wild, 3 yellow, 3 wild and a yellow, 3 wild and an orange. I feel like we need to think about the way Matthew won the previous game, which is he went all in on one card. Thank you for that follow, Whisperhand. Yeah, just import. I could import a token, reality, but I don't like it. I don't want to. It's work. I'll just use something that's already here. Matthew won our 2-player game by kind of focusing in on building one large group of elements. So he was scoring tons of points even at the end of the game when he just when he was just placing one more down. He was able to score like 10 points from it. So I think focusing in is not a bad way to go. So let's see. I'm on top of blue right now. There's not a lot of blue, but... And there's a ton of blue on the board. There's no specific blue on any of these shrines, but there are wilds. So maybe the Maelstrom, I bet, blocks movement. Let's double check. I think it does. I bet it does. You can't fly through a storm. Treat the Maelstrom token as a seawell that is guarded. Yes, which means you cannot take rings from it and you cannot fly through it. So I can't go through the middle. See, this is immediately going to be trickier, right? Because we have all these other things blocking us. Okay, I'm going to fly straight down to here then. I'm going to do that. So I take this from where I just left. Shep is pretty cute, isn't he, Clorp Dog? And then I will do a gather action. Let's just get 3 blue. I will take... Oh, no, these are not... Oh, they are orthogonally adjacent to me. So I'm going to take this blue. I just took the whole stack. Hold on. Digital gaming. All right, that goes there. And I take this blue. I will confirm that I only have a single blue. Yes. I have 3 blues, so I'm... Oh no. Oh, gosh. Those went into my hand. I'm fine, everyone. I'm doing fine. There we go. I'm full up on blues. That's my whole turn. So I don't know. How many cards are there in this deck? It won't tell me. Will it if I... 19. Okay, 19 cards in this deck. So I have 20 turns. Oh, yeah, and it said in the rules, didn't it? Some Hergrin chat is on it. So we'll flip over the next one. All right, this is what's happening now. Maelstrom stays in the middle. Oh, gosh. Oh, I understand about what's getting discarded. Okay, so our dragons move. So 1 moves to here. And then 1 moves to the... What happens if I'm where the dragon wants to go? It can't go there. Right? Because I'm there. Do we have an answer for that? Club check. It just stays on the spot. So it just stays where it is. Cool. So, it will stay where it is. It won't move because I'm blocking it. But then this shrine and this shrine get discarded. Fine, then. So that goes away and that goes away. We'll draw new ones. So we now have that. There's some blue now. Okay, that's not so bad. Hi, Legends DM. Bye, Legends DM. All right. And then they gather, right, from the color that they are adjacent to, orthogonally adjacent. So yellow. So there are no yellow orthogonally adjacent to our yellow Mistborn dragon. And actually, there's no yellow orthogonally adjacent to our black Mistborn dragon either, because this one's diagonally adjacent. And it can't gather that one. For movement, just always move the dark blue one first, as they were after you in the turn order. Got it. Okay, makes sense. So we'll always do this one first, and then this one. Hi, Truth Eternal. Welcome in. Excuse me. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm having a good time with it, Truth Eternal, who says, Tatsumi is fun. We are learning the solo mode live on stream all together. Okay, so I repositioned them. Collected the rings. I did the action. I technically should have collected the rings before doing the action, but that's okay. And that's it. Now it's now I get to go. Okay. Well, I have 3 blue. I'd love to get 3 of something else and like make a delivery, right? So let's see. I'm on top of, I'm on top of a blue. Why did I take 2 blues last turn? I'm on top of a blue right now, so I won't be able to take anything from there. Not super ideal, but that's okay. I'm actually going to go here for my fly. I'm just moving the 1 space, and then I'm going to gather this yellow and this yellow. So I'm going to have 2 yellow. So if I can get a 3rd yellow to turn in here, if this doesn't get discarded before I can do it, I think that will be a good thing. Okay, that's my turn. Wow, this is going to be quick, right? Because now we just flip over the next card. That was it. That was my turn. I haven't delivered anything. I moved. I gathered. Yeah. Oh no, the adjacency in the case of the Mistborn Dragons is all 8 rings. Boo! Don't say that. So, okay, hold on. So that changes. There would have been some yellows, because there was a yellow here and a yellow here, right? So they would have taken this 1 yellow and put it on this card. Okay, this is good. We're all learning together and we're getting it right. I like this clever check. If you're watching this later on YouTube, from Adam's Apple Games is saying in chat, the wording should be clearer, but you know, it's a draft. The rulebook is a draft. This is a good playtest of the solo mode for you to see where all of our questions are. Okay, so then I move. I still am going to do what I did before, because there's still a yellow there, and this yellow is still here. So, and I'm not going to retcon all the way back to the orange, because I guess they would have taken this one, right? Hold on, maybe we will retcon back. Because where they were originally positioned here, they would have taken this orange. So there would be 1 more orange on there. Okay. Now it's their turn. I think we've done it now. I think we have caught up to being fully accurate. Yeah, I did get lucky that it was a yellow under a yellow. I would have just made a new plan, but you know. Okay. So we now have, okay, blue is going to go, the dark blue is going to go to here. And the yellow is going to go to here. Maelstrom's still in the center. Maybe it just stays in the center the whole time. It might not move. Okay, now we need to remind ourselves what this symbol means. We have blank blue, blank green. Oh no, is this the mountain? I think that means we discard the mountain one because we don't, like, it's done. If you haven't put any scales on it, it's over. You're so early in the game. Yeah, Mountain Sanctuary. When this symbol appears, if you have not yet placed all your remaining scales on the Mountain Sanctuary card, it's gone from the game. Bye. It would have been way too early to put all my scales on that anyway. I guess I could have just been like, look, I'm going to go all in on this and hope it works out, but we didn't. So because, again, this is digital, I can't remove it. I can't move it. It's kind of pasted in here. So we just know I can't go there. Maybe I can put something else on it. I know. I'm going to put the orange dragon on it to remind us we can't go there. Okay. That's done. Oh, I need to remember to gather after I move them before I do the special action. So they're going to gather orange from all the spaces around them. So here's this one. Wow, they're getting a lot of orange rings. And then the dark blue one, oh my gosh, gets this one. That's all of them. Come on. And this one. Not a fan. Not a fan of what's happening. That's so many orange rings. I'm very scared. They right now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange rings. I don't like it. Okay. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. Reality, it's fine. Okay. I'm on top of an orange. I want to... Ugh. Okay. Not in a great spot. I'm going to fly down to here. And I am going to gather this yellow. So I'm full up on yellows. And then I will gather this black. Because I can't take this blue. And this is the only other one orthogonally adjacent to me. So I've got that. That's my whole turn. So next turn, if nothing bad happens, I'm going to deliver to this shrine. Strategically speaking, if you manage to end the game before they get a fortune card next to the orange rings, it will give them 0 points. Ooh. So I need to, like... that is really good strategy advice. Yeah, not to backseat. No, please. I have a feeling I won't be able to be that strategic, but I'm gonna keep that in mind. That's incredibly good strategy advice. I don't feel like I've had very efficient turns so far. Like, I haven't even delivered anything yet. I've just picked up all these. It's so much harder to move with more things blocking you. Oh, okay. So now they good. Thank you for the follow, just so AFK. Thank you for the follow. So let's see what their next thing is. It goes so fast. It goes so fast. Okay. So I think blue stays where it is, and yellow moves up 1 to there. Now they gather blue. I'm going to do this in the right order. So this blue will go, and that's it. That's the only blue. That's lucky. The blue will go there. Now we do the action. So this is, a scoring card next to yellow. So this scoring card goes next to yellow. If that had been orange, I would have been like, good strategy advice. Too late. Okay. Now... it's me, and I am going to fly here. That lets me pick up this blue, or excuse me, this black ring, or dark blue. I think they're what? They're like a darker blue. Here they look kind of black, but I think they're meant to be a dark blue. Because I can collect where I leave. And then I am going to deliver to this shrine. So I'm going to take this shrine, and I put... You would be like, I can put my 3 rings on here, but I know what I'm doing. I'm doing 3 blue and 3 yellow for this. And both of them will score me. So I'm going to get 6 points right now. If I place them all next to each other. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Hoping that I can kind of connect up into here later. And then, because I have to now play adjacent to where I just was, I'll play here so I can get that elemental scoring. And then here, and then I'm also going to come here. Here's a great question in chat that says, according to the game found, there was some consideration of doing plastic versus wooden pieces. Do you know where they ended up? I don't know, but Klabuchek is here in chat from the publisher, Adam's Apple Games. So, maybe they will be able to answer that question. And for anyone who is wondering, where is this game found link? If you're watching this on YouTube right now, which you might be, there is a link in the description. And if you're watching this on YouTube, it is live. The campaign is live. But if you're watching this right now, as I'm speaking these words, you can go to the game found there and give it a follow. And then when it launches, if you've already followed the project and you decide to back it, you'll get a $5 discount. So there you go. Check it out. So I get 6 points. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Truth Eternal has followed. Beautiful. Okay, let me replace this shrine. Okay, 2 blue and 3 of something else. Right now I just have 2 black. All right. So the next thing is, they're going to go. I'm going to put my shrine card here. So, oh, scoring for blue is going to come out. Okay, so let's see. Dark blue is going to move down. And yellow is going to move up to here. Okay, Klabuchek in chat says, we have like a 99.9% decision set in mind, but there's still options to change in the end. It says, feel free to let me know feedback. What do y'all think and prefer? I will say, I think, I have no idea what cost difference is, but I think wooden rings, to me, sound nicer. I think they'd feel nicer. It's such a tactile game. To me, I would like them to be wooden rings. Oh, Chad is pointing out, Noah in chat is saying, wood is heavier to ship. What about that? What company is doing the thing where they're taking that like wood pulp and mashing it together to almost make kind of like, it's almost like it's in between plastic and wood components? Bamboo would be so nice. Bamboo rings. That would probably make the cost of the game go way up, though, right? But for me, like, it already looks so nice. I like the idea of them being wooden pieces, but... Okay. So, now they need to collect. They're going to collect dark blue here. So, oh my gosh, they're going to get a lot, because they get this. They get this. They get this. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. They just got so many rings. Are you kidding me? And I accidentally grabbed a yellow they shouldn't have gotten. That was horrible. I don't like that. I really wanted these to stack. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. But they're not. When you shake, with cards, when you shake them, they all go into a deck together, but that doesn't seem to be what's happening here. I'm very scared of both of these stacks now. That was really bad for me. And now blue gets a scoring card. I need these to not get scoring cards. I need to... There's no way I'm going to end the game before they get all those scoring cards out. It's my first time playing. I'm not good enough. We don't even have any empty seawells yet. Okay, it's my turn. I want to deliver more blue and yellow if I can, right? Because that'll be working toward building up what I've already started. There are 1 to 4 multipliers on these scorings. This could be times 4. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I do already have 2 black. But I need... Where can I fly? All right. We're going to go here. Which gets me this orange because I flew off of it. And then I'm going to gather, though I think soon I might play out some dragon scales. I might shed a scale. But I'm going to gather from here because I want more blue. That makes an empty seawell. So we're going to put that there. And then I'll gather from here as well. So I get, oops, the yellow. Hey, Frost Knight GT says, I recall seeing the game at Essen, but didn't get a chance to try it. So I'm glad that Paula and Matthew are doing a stream on it. I know, we saw it. We didn't get to try it at Essen either, but we saw it there. And we're like, hey, we're going to be streaming this. But it looks really cool. If you look, Board Game Geek, their YouTube channel actually has a very brief overview. Candace went over and got an overview of the game. If you want to see kind of what the physical components are looking like, you go on YouTube and look for that and check it out. Okay, that's it. Jeez Louise. That's all. All right, their turn. Flip a card. Okay, black or dark blue will stay where they are, and the yellow is going to come straight down, I think, to here. Then they gather blue. I'm trying to get blue. Get out of here. So they get that one. They get this one, and they get this one. Oh, gosh. And then they're going to shed a scale onto the reef. Oof, so they have 2. How do you know which one? Which scale to shed? Like, which color? Does it matter? Do they count as, like, one player? Do you know what I mean? Like, because I technically have 2 different color scales here. Does that matter in the end? Or when I'm calculating, like, specifically for the reef, am I calculating as if both colors of scales are one player? Okay, it looks like I calculate so both colors of scales are one player. Great. Okay, so we did that. So now it's me. I have 2 black and then 1 of everything else. What's out here? Nothing that great for me. I need... How many blue do I have? 2 blue. Oh, I need a 3rd black to be able to deliver there. I need 2 blue to be able to do there. The maelstrom, yeah, so far the maelstrom is not moving, and maybe it never does. Though it would be interesting if it did, I think, Zamhurger. Ugh. Okay, I have a plan. I'm going to fly to here. That gets me this blue. I now have 2 blue. Next turn, I will fly to here, and I'm going to pick up the black that's underneath me, and that's going to let me deliver here if nothing bad happens to this shrine. So instead of gathering, because I think I have what I need, I'm going to place a scale. I'm going to shed a scale. I cannot place in the mountain because that's gone from the game. But I think I should probably place on the Ripple Serene because I think I need to keep them from getting 4 additional points. So I'm just going to place 1 onto here. So we're just going to stack our 2 colors. So they still have more than me, but if I place another one on another turn, we'll tie. Oh, okay. So in chat, we're getting some inside scoop. So in the version that's currently on Tabletop Simulator, the Maelstrom doesn't move. But in maybe the latest update of the version, maybe the Maelstrom does move. Okay, so that's my whole turn. It's their turn now. All right, so let's see. This is okay. This is okay. Okay, so this one goes to there. Oops, I knocked him off. Sorry, I don't really have this. Oh, no. There he goes. And then the yellow goes to right below the Maelstrom. And they're going to take dark blue. Luckily, I'm protecting the one I want. But these 2 will go away. Ick. No! No, no, no! No! Oh, bad things are going to happen. Wow, they have so many. They have so many. They take from all 8 around them? They're getting so many rings. I guess it makes sense because we can get a ton of points if we're playing well. I have to discard the shrine that I was going to deliver to next turn, and I'm really bummed about it. I'm really sad. So that goes away, and that goes away. I think we're going to keep the scoring multiplier a secret because I think it's fun. But, I can see, like, you don't need to keep it a secret. I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I guess I could... Can I fly to here and do that one? It's ultimately the same thing. It's just a wild instead of 3 black. Okay. And then 2 blue, which I was planning to do for this, which were the wild on this card. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh my goodness me. The glass cannon is raiding. Hello. I am running a bit late today, aren't I? Hello, everyone. Joe did a raid. What were y'all playing? Welcome. Hi, or maybe it was McD, whoever it was. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the follows. Y'all, Glass Cannon is where I play TTRPGs. I'm on a podcast there called Blood of the Wild. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd edition. Skid, Murdertron 3000 is now following. I also stream video games and other things over there with them. They're lovely. If you don't know them, you probably do at this point. But if you don't, go check them out, especially if you love tabletop gaming. I'm sorry that all the raiders are missing Matthew. I was streaming earlier with Matthew Jude, but we're now in this part of the stream. We're checking out the solo mode, so he's off to rest, injured back. While I do that, it's so nice to see all of you. Oh my goodness! Clorpdonk, thank you for gifting all those subs. This video is gonna go up on YouTube later, and I will edit out this part. Sharky in the tent says, I'm always missing Matthew Jude. Honestly, same. Hard same. Jamie Daggers, thanks for the sub and the lurk. No worries. It's nice to see you, Fallen Wing. Alright, I am running over, so I'm gonna get back to focusing on this game while we play, and I'll let everyone know, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, the cat has some good moves. He's dressed up as a dragon. He's a sleeping dragon behind me right now. You can see on the cat cam. Over on that side of the screen. Oh my goodness, we've got a hype train going. You're all so... Thank you. Thanks, everyone. If you're interested, so I'm playing right now an abstract strategy game that is coming to Game Found in a few weeks. This stream is sponsored by the publisher Adam's Apple Games. If you want to check it out, go click on that link. That'll get you an early peek at the project over on Game Found. And I was playing the 2-player version of this earlier with Matthew Jude, but now I'm learning the solo mode as we go, and I am doing very bad. But it's okay. It might be okay. Thank you for the follow. I am going to figure out how to make it so that the alerts for gifted subs only play once, but I couldn't. It's like changed. The option for it is like changed in the thing, and I couldn't find it earlier, but I am going to find it. Never apologize, Clorpdonk. Thank you for the gifts. Okay. I have lost. Oh, it's my turn, right? Because they just did this. This went away. I need to figure out how to get myself to here so I can deliver rings to this shrine. We are dragons. I'm a dragon. I'm trying to deliver elemental power to these different shrines to get luck to keep my island I'm in charge of in like prosperity. And there's a storm in the middle of the board here, and these Mistborn dragons are blocking me and taking my luck. So that's thematically what's happening. So I'm this light blue dragon, and I'm going to fly to here. I get this black ring because I left that spot. And then I can deliver. Yes, this is actually still perfect. So I am then going to use my action to deliver to this shrine. Finally, another shrine. And it's going to be the 2 blue rings and these 3 black rings. Are there mods for catch-up in Mass Effect? I wish there were. Thank you for that sub, DJ Hansel. So I'm going to place this one here because on my island, at the end of the game, I will get scoring for how many elemental spaces I've got rings on. You can see down here. Thank you for the follow, Tal Kirill. And then I'm going to place these 3 black pieces, and I think I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna wrap around here a little bit here, and then I score. So I score because there's a star above each of these 2 little things. So I'm gonna score for my largest group of blues and my largest group of blacks. So right now my largest group of blue is 4. My largest group of black or dark blue is 3. So that's 7 total points. So I go from 6 to 13, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and that's my turn. So then the Mistborn dragons go again. Wait, so what was being played over a glass cannon? Oh, this is funny. So I should have, sorry. So as soon as I delivered there, I should have replaced this shrine. But then the Mistborn dragons take their turn, and we're going to end up getting rid of the shrine I just pulled and the one on the other side. All right, so the yellow dragon, the black dragon's going to move to here based on this card. And the yellow dragon moves down 1 and over 1 to here. And then they're going to collect yellow all around them. So they're getting so many rings. 2 more yellow, and then they get this yellow as well. Okay, and then we get rid of, based on the action on the card, we get rid of these 2 shrine cards, and we'll put out new ones. Boy, all right, and then it's my turn. How many cards do we have left in this deck? Hold on, how many more turns? We have no more than 12 turns, possibly fewer depending on what else happens. So 3 yellow, 3 of something else, a black. I feel like we really need to, what we learned, right? We need to, right now I have an basically equal number of colors, but I need to be going in on something. So I think I need to try and get more blues. So maybe if I get 2 more blues and something else, I could go down here and deliver. So where do I want to go to do that? Here's what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing. Is it? Oh, no, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fly here. Boop. Okay, I get this yellow because I was just on top of it. Oh, so now I have 2 yellow. That's good. And then I'm gonna gather, and I'm gonna gather this blue. And I can only gather from here now. Oh, I can only gather from here now because this is blocked, and the others are diagonal. So I'll gather this orange. So I have 2 of 3 different colors right now. That's my whole turn. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, y'all were playing Warhammer. I was like, why are we talking about Warhammer? It's because I asked, what were you playing? Warhammer 40K Costco Run Simulator. Yeah, so we're playing a nice, calm, abstract strategy game solo mode right now. Thank you for the follow, Vorpal. Okay. All right, that's my whole turn. So now we will play. Isn't it funny? I feel like it takes me longer to play the solo mode than, like, if I had been playing another 2-player match with Matthew, we would have been done. All right, so let's do this. Flip this over. The dragons are doing. Can't move there because I'm there. So the black one can't go, but the yellow one will move to there. Oops. And then they're gonna take the dark blue that are adjacent to them. There are no dark blue adjacent to them. Suck it, Mistborn dragons. You can't take nothing. But then this gets discarded and this gets discarded because of those symbols on the board, and we'll get new ones. That bit does do a good job of simulating, like, having another player there who is, like, fulfilling things, right? Oh, yeah, I am playing with a lot more rings on the board. That is also a good point. So now it's my turn. Ooh, could I fulfill this right now? If I come off of this, I'll get an orange. How many orange do I have? But that's not very focused because 3 orange is not going to help me. So I actually think I fly to here. 1, 2. I take this orange. So I now have 3 orange. That puts a sand dollar out because that is now an empty seawell. And then I can't deliver yet, but I will gather. And I'm going to gather this blue, which empties that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Things are they're ramping up here. And then I can gather another one, and it should probably be a 3rd yellow. So I'm going to take a yellow. Is that just 1 ring? Yes. So I have 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And that's my whole turn. I need to get another scale on this, I think. All right. And then the dragons will go. So this one will now move on to this empty seawell. And this one will move 1, 2, right next to me. The yellow one's going to come here. If you are just coming in late and you're like, what is she doing? The rules probably don't make any sense, but. Then a scale goes on to the Eternal Spring. And only 3 can go on there. We haven't put anything on there yet, but we still have time to do that. I'm not super worried. Oh, yeah. And they need to take blue. Can they? None for the yellow and none for the dark blue. Okay. So then it's my turn. And guess what? I'm delivering to this shrine because I have 3 blue now. And I want all the blue because that's how Matthew won our game. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And now I will score for the blue. So my largest group of blue, and that's the only group I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. Yep, that's right. 13 and 7 is 20. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good inside. Okay. So new shrine comes out, and that's my turn. So let's see what they're going to do next. I just don't think there's any way I'm going to end the game before they don't get scoring for these two massive piles of rings. But let's see. Okay. So oh, I'm blocking them again. So the black one will move to this empty seawell. But the yellow one can't move because I'm in that spot. And then they'll take a dark blue, so they only get this one. There's barely any left. Look at this pile of dark, like, can you imagine if this ends up with a plus ×4 multiplier? Oh, I didn't fly. I was already here for delivery. Yes, okay, good job, Reality and chat, pointing out that I need to fly, so they will come here. But that won't affect what they take. I have 3. Oh, I should fly. I should have flown to here, which would also have given me this ring. Oh, and that does, oh wait, because then they would have moved there because I wouldn't have been blocking it, and they can't take that dark blue ring because they're on top of it. Okay, good catch. Thank you, chat, for keeping me following the rules. And now we place a scale. Oh man, I'm never going to beat them on this. Placing another scale on this reef. They are now 2 ahead of me on that, so I feel like they're gonna have the most, but you know. All right. Then it's my turn. I think I did all their things. And I've already flown here. And I'm full up on both yellow and orange. So I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna deliver immediately. That's what I'm gonna do to start my turn. Ooh, things are ramping up. Everything's coming up, Paula. And I'm going to deliver 3 yellow and 3 orange. Even though orange is not very focused, it's fine. So I'm going to do 1. No. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 yellow. And then the orange, I'm actually going to just do like this. Is that stupid? Kind of want to just put 3 on 3 things. That's going to get me 6 points at the end of the game, even though it only gets me 1 now. But if I put them all next to each other now, it's only 3 points. I think it's worth it. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 with my oranges. So now I score for my largest group of orange. It's just 1, so that's 1 point. And my largest group of yellow, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that puts me at 27. I think that's a smart way to go. I feel like it's smart. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. All right. Because, 2, if I created a big grouping of orange, it's going to hamper my ability to grow my yellow and my blue. So, you know what? The game might end sooner than I think, because if I can't legally place something, that ends the game. And my board is getting full. Okay. But now I place a new shrine and I move. Okay, 2 orange and 3, but I have nothing. I have like 1 black. So I need to move to somewhere. Let's fly to this blue. And I take this black. Not the black and the yellow. Come on, Tabletop Simulator. There we go. Okay. Thank you for subscribing again, Packer fan. Okay, I did my whole turn. That was it. That was the turn. So now let's see what the dragons do. Thank you for the follow, Kitanin. Okay, so the dragons move up to just above the maelstrom. So they go here and here. They will gather yellows. That's 2 from all the yellows that surround them. So that's 2 yellows. Thank you for that follow, Large William Styles. Oh, man. They're just going to score a lot of points no matter what I do, frankly. That's what's going to happen. And then we get rid of the shrine on the right and the bottom. So good thing I wasn't thinking too hard about those. Put those there. Oops. I want this like this. Great. Thank you for the follow, Loki boy. Reality says, this sub just reminded me, I have been here almost 4 years. That's wild. Time does fly, Reality. It really does. Okay. It's my turn. I have 2 black rings, which isn't enough to do anything. But if I deliver 3 black rings, I do have places they can go. So, oh, yes. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan again. So, I'm going to fly to here. Blip. I get this blue because I just left that spot. And then I'm going to gather. I can only gather 1 because the only one orthogonally adjacent to me is this one. But that's the one I want. Oops. So I'm going to put these in my area. I know we're a bit skew-if the whole time, but... And that's my turn. Okay. But I've got a plan, y'all, because I'm gonna deliver as long as this doesn't go away. And it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. All right, we're gonna flip this. So the dragons move to here. And down here. I believe I have that right. And then they gather light blue. They're getting 2 of them. I don't like it. They're gonna have so many points. And then they're gonna put another scale on the reef. I should just bail on that. Like there's no. I should put my scale somewhere. I should shed a scale onto the eternal spring, frankly, is what I should do. That might be a good thing to do like in the next turn or 2. Okay, I think that's it. Oh yes, and another empty well gets a sand dollar. So there's 9 sand dollars left. I think they're gonna start to ramp up though, because we have a lot of stacks now with that only have 1 in them. Okay, now it's me, and I think I'm gonna deliver to this shrine. I think I have what I need to be able to do it. Sorry, yes. I have 1 blue and 3 black. And the 3 black are going to take the wild. So I'm going to put 1 black here. I'm going to put my 1 blue here. I'm going to put 1 black here. And the other black there. Yes, baby. Okay, so I score for my largest group of black. That's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But then I score for my largest group of blue, and I'm feeling just like Matthew now. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more points. I'm doing so much better now that I'm playing my second game of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, these black got split up, but look, I now have a ring around every black elemental space. Or dark blue, whatever color they are in the real game. I feel pretty good about that. Maybe I'm doing okay. Maybe I'm doing okay. She says, famous last words, right? Okay, there's a new shrine. Now I have to move, because I haven't moved yet. I want to shed a scale next turn. I have no rings. Anything can happen. What would be good to get? I think more yellows would be good to get. So you know what? I'm going to go here. That actually gets me this blue because I moved off the space, which does put out another sand dollar because that's now an empty seawell. Yo, we're trying to be optimistic. You know what I mean? Okay. Then I'm done. So now it is their turn. Okay. This is fine. So the black dragon moves up to here. And the yellow dragon moves into his spot. Yes. And then they will gather yellow. They only have 1 around them because I'm on top of 1. That's right. That was a good strategy. So they gather this yellow. And then we will discard these 2 shrines. It's so interesting the way the shrines, like, discard. Oh my gosh, you just see these all just fell over. Just all on their own. I think my digital tabletop is haunted. happening? Are things still falling? What's going on? I just keep hearing the noise. Yes. Something. Y'all, something weird's going on over here. Something weird's happening. Yeah, I thought we knew Tabletop Simulator was haunted. Yeah, it's Shep sending his mental dragon powers into the game to knock them all over. That's right. That just gave me an idea for a sketch. Okay, I need to remember. Okay, here's the idea. Quick pitch, y'all, because y'all are going to help me remember. I need to write this down. People keep accusing someone at game night of cheating, but the person's like, no, that was the ghost. And everyone's like, the whole time you think like, oh, okay, that's just the weird excuse they make that they have a poltergeist. But then at the end, the reveal is there actually is a ghost. That's the idea. TM, TM, TM. Don't steal that genius idea, everyone. Okay. They went, so now I go. If I talk too much, I lose track of where I am. I am here. What do I have? I have one blue. And I'm going to fly to here, which gets me this yellow. And I'm going to shed a scale. I have so many scales left. Onto the Eternal Spring. So in there's one more space here. And that's going to let me put a scale on my board. And for every unique color around it, it will score 2 points. That's probably a dumb place to put it. This is only gonna get me so many points. Maybe I do it there. I actually don't have a particularly ideal spot for this. Yeah, perfect sketch for Halloween. You have a week. I don't have time to make another video in a week, y'all. I got 2 playthroughs I'm trying to edit before the end of the month. Woo! Do you think like this? The thing is, like, am I gonna end up connecting in on any of these things? It's hard to know. So let me just do some quick math. Let me be a Euro gamer for a second and do some quick math. So even if I take away the chance, can I put a dragon scale on an elemental marking? So if I do here, let's say I do the orange one. I'm trying to surround that with yellow, so that would only be worth 2 points. When placing an orange one on there would actually be worth 4 points, so that's not worth it. But if I go here, placing a yellow on that would be worth 3 points, but it can only be blue around that. So again, that's only 2 points. This actually might be a bad idea. If I put it here, that's 6 points. And placing a ring there is only 1 point. I'm going to put it here. I think it's fine. I'm going to put it there, and it's going to be fine. Yeah, that may be that no spot is really worth it if the game doesn't end soon, but I think it will end. You can place a scale on an elemental marking, but you'll not be able to place a ring on top of it afterward. Yeah. So you have to, like, calculate that trade-off of, like, is it going to be worth the points? Hard to know. Okay, that's my turn. Well, if I place a blue ring, it depends on when I place the blue ring there, I think, reality, right? So if I place a blue ring here, sure, it's worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But if I place the blue ring here and then another one here in the same turn, it's really only worth 1 additional point. So it's only worth that many points if I were to place it in different actions. And I don't think I'm going to have enough deliveries to do that. So now this one spot actually becomes worth 6 points. And I think that math totally makes sense and it's super logical and no one's going to convince me otherwise. And that's my whole turn and they're going to go now. Okay, so they're going to move to the dark dragon goes here. The yellow dragon goes here. They will collect blue, which is only one, but that does empty a seawell. So we now, how many seawells are on the board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're basically halfway through the seawells. Yeah, and we are running, I'm running quite over now, so that's okay. And then we get rid of this shrine and this shrine. I'm hungry too. Okay. All right. And then it's me. What do I have? I have 1 blue and 1 yellow. To deliver anything I need, if I were to deliver here, let's say, I need another blue and 2 more yellows. And underneath me is the blue. Oh, there. This is interesting, except I still don't get the yellow I need. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, geez, I hope this is smart. I'm going to gather before I move. So I'm going to take this yellow. I'm going to take this black. That gives us another empty seawell. And then I'm going to fly to here, which gives me this blue. Because this is now 2 and 2, which would be enough to deliver to this shrine. Okay, that's my turn. I'm getting anxious. I like the solo mode of this. I think this is fun. Okay. So, yellow drag. Okay, sorry. We're moving the dark one first. So he's going to go here. And the yellow dragon goes here. And they're taking... Oh my gosh. This is bad. Look at all the red tokens he's taking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need this game to end so soon so that this red doesn't score. Look at all look at all those. And we get a thing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. And then they put a marker on. So the Eternal Spring is now full because it has 3 scales on it, which is fine. I wouldn't want to put another one on there anyway, I don't think. They're going to get points for this ripple thing, though. Well, we'll see. And then it's my turn, and I'm going to deliver to this shrine. So that's 2 yellows and 2 blues. And the blues, I'm going to go here and here for those. And then the yellows, I'm going to go here. Oh, this is almost done because I won't be able to put anything else on my board. I only have 2 empty spots on my board. So yeah, the game is about to be, as soon as I try and do another delivery, the game ends. So, okay, and then I score for my largest yellow, my largest blue. So my largest yellow is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My largest blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, ooh. So go from 46 to 56. I learned a lot from Matthew's strategy in our 2-player game. Okay, and then that's the end of my turn. So now they're going to go. Oh wait, we have to replace this shrine. Ooh, that's the last one. Even the game knows it's gonna be. I guess we would reshuffle probably and put them back out. How many? Wait, how many are left? 4 more left. Yeah, the game is almost done. Please don't be a red or black scoring card. Yes, it's not. So they'll put a scale on the green. They can't. It's full. This dragon will move here, and this dragon will move here, and then they will take red. So many red. So that's this one, which is an empty seawell, and this one, which still has so many on it. And then it's my turn. I don't even know what to try to do. One more red token next to the maelstrom. I thought I took from that. Was there not one already on top of this that I took from? There might not have been. I will believe you and I will pull it off. Two of you have said it. So two people in chat have said I missed a red. So I will believe them both because they're paying better attention than I am. Wow, I really don't know where to move to. I'm not going to get anything because I'm on an empty seawell. So I could basically move not that many places. Kind of. Yeah, like how do I need to like move somewhere so that I can start pulling off tokens off the board, right? Is a good way to think. So if I go here when I move next turn, it'll pull a token off the board, which will put out sand dollars. That's probably the best thing to do right now. And instead of gathering, I'm gonna dump another scale. Actually, because I can't gather at all actually. So I'm gonna dump another scale here. So they're only one ahead of me. Maybe I can tie this somehow. Oh, this is gonna come out with a scoring card because I can't get it to end. Am I just not smart enough to figure out how to get it to end? Maybe I shouldn't, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't move there. Maybe I should move somewhere where I can actually gather and end. Hold on, I was here. Oh, I see exactly what you're saying. Okay, chat is recommending something and I'm going to, so it actually, if I move here and then gather, I think there's more than two left. I can gather here, I can gather here, and that will put a sand dollar. That leaves us with 2 sand dollars I can't end. But I think that is actually a better move toward getting toward the end. I think. Boy. Tricky. All right. Ugh. All right, let's do it. Let's see what they get. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling like I'm getting so lucky so far. Okay, these shrines go away. Sorry, they need to move. I'm anxious. There's no new shrines. Oops. I'm doing things out of order. Come on. You're supposed to become a deck. Okay, this one will go here. This one will go here. And then... Okay, the dragons will move here and here. They're not taking any dark blue because there's none around them to take. So then it's my turn. I need a blue. I'm gonna fly to here. I'm going to gather from here, which puts out a token. And I'm going to gather, from here. So I now have 3. Okay. So next turn I could deliver, and that'll end the game. So we just have to see what comes out here. Maybe there was something I could have done more, but I don't think so from that spot. So that's what we're doing. That's the thing. That's the answer. I'm so scared. Oh, the black is gonna score. Well, that's okay. There's a lot there. Come on, there's only one. What? Why is it acting like there's more than one? And do I have 2 stacked somewhere? Okay, I'm not sure where the 4th one is, but that's okay. That's going there. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. So now we move. Oh. Move the dragons. Oh, they're going to get so many yellows. Well, we did our best. Yeah, I don't know. I must have accidentally double stacked a 4th card here. We'll double check at the end. And so they then collect yellows, and that is an awful lot of yellow for them to collect. I hope their yellows are only worth 1, but that will end the game because that's the last. They started though, so I get 1 more turn. They went first, and we finish out the round. So, oh my goodness, excuse me. It's also okay because red never got assigned any points. But yellow, I mean, they have a ton of rings. It doesn't matter, right? Like, they have a ton of rings. So for my last turn, I'm going to deliver here. So 2 blue and 2 black. I can't actually place any of them. So I score. Can I still score my largest groups even if I didn't place anything? Cool. So I'll still at least score the groups even though I can't place them. So my largest black group is 4, which puts us at 60. Then my largest blue group is 10, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which puts me at 70. Okay. So we've done that. I get 1 point now for having a scale on the reef. And then we're going to calculate all my points and then we will figure out theirs. And then we'll wrap up as I've gone almost an hour late. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so slow. Okay, so I have 3 orange. So that is 6 points. I think that puts me on, no, so that's 1, so that's, oops, that's here. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue, which is 10 more points. So that's here. And then I have 1, 2, 3 yellow, which is 6 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I played such a better game this game, though. And then I have 4 black, which is 10 more points. So that's here. I'm on 50, 60, 70, 90, 92. Okay, so that's pretty good. Honestly, that's pretty good. So let's count up for, I'm just going to use a calculator. I'm at 102? Oh, you're right, because this is 60, 40, and 2. So that's 102. Haha, 102. Let's see what they got. So, oh, I didn't calculate this. 2, 4, 6 more. 108. Okay, this doesn't do anything for them. They get 1 point for each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they also have the most, so 4, so that's 8. Plus, they'll get points equal to all unshed scales. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 and 6 is 14, I think. So they're starting with 14 points. Just going to calculate for them. So they have 14. And then let's reveal. So they score nothing for the orange. Thank goodness. So let's reveal what they score for the blues. 4 times each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 times 7 is 28, if I'm not mistaken. Then, how many do they score for all these yellows? 1. Ha-ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 11. Wow, that was a lot. I think that was right. Nothing for those. And then for this, they score 3. So the 2 is somewhere, who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 27 points. It ain't gonna be enough. They have 80 points unless there's something I'm missing, and I have 102, and I won, and it was very hard fought. Oh. So there you go. And that's it, the gameplay of Tatsumi from our live Twitch stream. Thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much to Adam's Apple Games for sponsoring. Again, if you are interested in checking out the Game Found campaign for this game, the link is in the description below. Also, if you ever want to join us live for our This Game Gets Dicey Twitch show, you can come on over to twitch.tv/Paula Deming, where we stream board games every week. We would absolutely love to see you there. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.